Hello there and welcome back to Let's Play Risen. I am the RNGenius, but you may call me Eric, and in the last episode we left off in Harbor Town. We talked to a number of people that I cannot remember, like a lot. We fulfilled quests. What did we do in the last episode? We talked to Rodriguez, and we got to know that Doyle was spying the butcherer's house for Sid, so we can do something about Sid now. I chose the option for the order, so Doyle has to well, go to the monastery afterwards. He has to he has to surrender himself to the order. But before he can do that, we have to deal with Sid. But I don't want to do that right now because we have Nelson's ring in our inventory, and I don't. And Sid's woman had that on her, and this thing is valuable, and Nelson wants it, and I want to find out why his woman had it. But that's okay. For the moment, this is Commandant Carlos's area. And we have been summoned up here.
Halt. You're not coming in here.
Commandant Carlos has summoned me.
I know. I've been expecting you.
Then why did you...
Then are you going to let me in?
Wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't.
What's this building?
It's our guardhouse, and the headquarters of Carlos, the commandant of the town.
Alright. Ooh, I love those. Why is there a skeleton back here?
A little more for me.
Huh? So that's how you use a shovel. How do you see that? No way. Okay, sure, dude. Sneak +1. Okay. There is only one a sneak, so that ring is basically worthless for my character. Because I have 1 and 1, a 1 of 1, I don't need 2 of 1. But that would otherwise be very useful, because you could just, if you wanted to sneak, put it on. Some people don't want to sneak.
I don't think we have anything to talk about.
That's Carlos. That's Outhouse. That's Rusty Sword. Interesting. Felp. Water barrel. Seaman's chest. I don't think this is a particularly good idea, but I will do it anyways.
That wasn't it. Yes.
What do you have? Stuff. I love stuff. Be quiet though. Carlos could be watching.
It broke.
Of course it broke. On an easy lock too. You'd think these people would be waking up from the noises I make when opening these chests, but nope. Thank you for all your stuff. I love stuff. I'll even take your apple. 'Cause I'm a dirtbag. Philippe!
What do you want?
What's with that staff?
I'm a trainer. I teach staff fighting. Not a lot of call for that here.
What do you mean?
The men here have already been trained, and they have to spend their time keeping the peace. What about you? Would you like to train?
I'd like to learn about staff fighting.
Actually, I wouldn't, but still. Thanks for the sentiment. Strength is useful. I'm gonna put a little bit more in strength.
I want to be stronger.
Keep it up.
I want to be stronger.
That's the way.
Alright. I invested my last level up into strength. Oh, actually it's 4,500 to get to the next thing. From the point of leveling up last, and I leveled up from the Philippe's quest, I think. Hit points 179. Level 133. What's that mean? Your current life energy. Your life energy shows how healthy you are. Current mana. Mana shows how much magical power you have at the moment. No need for more magical power at the moment. So Carlos. Really, a lot of rusty swords? I'm allowed in here? How is that? Don't mind if I do. I'm able to open this place. Okay, let's earn some money. These are like 5 gold apiece. I don't think much more than that.
That wasn't it. Better start again. Job well done.
Steel blank, magic healing speed. Go up a level. There's guards. There's bound to be a guard up here again. Actually, there isn't. Really? There's nobody in here? How lucky. They should not have let me get up here. What's with that ring? Is that a normal ring? Ring of stealth? A ring of the staff fighter? I have 2 of those now. That's the ring I just picked up. Whoa. It's not a bad ring at all. Just random stuff. Book stand.
Interesting.
Yes, wisdom +3. Now I have like 76 wisdom. Ridiculous. I found what, 22 of those book stands? Are you kidding me? Every single one of those book stands gives 3. It's ridiculous. Oh, good jump. What do I want up here anyways? I'll probably want to die. There is nothing. Not anything. Not a good decision. Anything else in here? Does not... Oh, actually, yes. Nice one. Now I've basically stolen all of Carlos's stuff. There's still this way to go. It's no use to get up on that roof. I think I'm too far away from them for them to hear me. There's nothing up here either, though. Alright, jump up on that roof. Is there anything up here? Nothing. Nothing. Can I jump in there? No, I wouldn't know what to do, what would be up there. Nice dodge roll. So Carlos.
Ah, there you are. It's about time. The newcomer at the monastery. Let me have a look at you. See if you match what I have heard.
You've heard of me.
Your reputation precedes you. No one I know has completed their training in the monastery so quickly. That is impressive.
5.5 days.
You are prepared to give your commitment, your life, to the Order.
My life? What? Who did you talk to, dude?
I am ready, Commandant.
Is that so? Well, let me explain how things work here. In this town, Inquisitor Mendoza's law prevails, and I see that his law is followed. Every troublemaker and criminal who tries to break the law will be punished. Those who aid the civic cause and help to keep the peace will be rewarded.
How can I help you?
I was given command of this town as a reward. I wonder if it was really a poisoned chalice. Things here are altogether different from performing duties within the protected walls of the monastery. If you want to help the Order here, then support the town guards in the tasks I've given them. We face many challenges, and we must have law in this town.
I will help you keep the law in this town.
Then root out the outlaws. Find those on the streets of my town that do not fit with the Order's plans, who do not seek the common good. Confront them and see to it that they can do no harm. My guards will help you. You serve the Order of the Holy Flame, so do your duty, recruit.
But I already sided with the Dawn twice.
What is your role in this town?
To defend it, to keep order, to protect the citizens in the Order's care. That is my duty to the town. My duty to the Order and humanity is to make sure the artifacts we find are shipped to the monastery. The temples that rose from beneath the ground are full of artifacts, and every petty thief on this island is trying to steal them. The Inquisitor has commanded that all artifacts are to be taken to the monastery. People think he wants them for money, but I sense he sees a link between these artifacts and the disasters that have befallen us. He is seeking a clue to our salvation. We must gather these artifacts. We must convey them safely to the monastery. We must see that the Inquisitor is able to proceed with his business.
About the Don's followers. Delgado was collecting protection money in the gutters. I've stopped him.
The Don has long been sowing discord and disquiet there. It is well you have stopped Delgado from worsening things.
About the Don's followers. Luca was trying to smuggle artifacts from the town. I stopped him.
Luca. Can't these people see we have to work together to survive? It was a pity there was a need for this, but that doesn't stop it being a job well done.
What about these outlaws you mentioned?
Before the Inquisition came, Don Esteban had great influence in this town. But when we arrived here, he retreated. Now this bandit king is hiding somewhere beyond these walls. Without him, his people are disorganized. As long as their numbers remain manageable, they have no power, though they remain an irritant. If we are to stop them becoming more than that, we must remain alert.
Why did the Inquisitor come to this island?
Contact with the mainland is lost. We have heard nothing from our other outposts. If we were to lose the Holy Hall, lose the Holy Flame as well. But maybe the temples that rose from the earth here hold secrets that can help us understand what is happening. To that end, we gather everything we find in the ruins. We must hope the ancient temples here hold secrets of the past that can help us build a future.
What future do you see for Harbor Town?
What future for the world, for this island? Those things are in the hands of the Inquisitor. For us, we must keep this town safe for its citizens. Keep it a haven for refugees. Keep these honest people safe from the dangers without and within. Once we have done that, we must look to feed the people, find ways to survive, until we have word from the mainland.
Why are the people being held prisoner in this town?
Prisoner? Have you been beyond the walls here? Seen the bandits, the creatures that roam this island? How many of the farmers and shopkeepers here could defend themselves against them? Do you know how many have died foolishly grubbing for gold and paying for it with their lives? Everyone who is safely within the walls of this town should be glad. We are protecting them, seeing to their needs. Only criminals are held prisoner.
I see.
Now is not the time to talk.
Alright, now is not the time to talk. I just, during that conversation, I know, weirdly enough, I thought about where I could get that book, that Rufus in the library of the monasteries looking for. And I thought of, I went to the cemetery, but I still didn't check out that weird crypt that was there, where he told me not to go inside. I still haven't gone in there, so that's still something I can do. I theoretically am not allowed to do it, but if the game expects me to do it, I don't care. I mean, I do a lot of things the game actually theoretically wouldn't want me to do. But in actuality, it wants me to do it anyways. I have no idea how to put that. Looks like the moon is coming down and the sun is coming up on the same side.
Hey.
Tilda.
If you're looking to buy something, you'll have to talk to comrades. I just work here.
You don't sound too happy about that.
My family's been selling our harvest to Comrade for years. When we lost everything in the Troubles, he said he'd take us in. In? He makes us sleep outside.
Tell me about Conrad.
His house is full of supplies, but he won't share them with you if that's what you're after. He didn't lift a finger to help us when they took our cows to be slaughtered, and we've known him for years.
Who took your cows?
The Inquisition said they needed to feed people, but now how do we feed ourselves? Of course, Comrade talked to Carlos and got his cows spared.
Hey.
What happened to you?
You must know what terrible things have befallen this island. All those ruins bursting from the ground. Some of them rose in the middle of our farm and the Inquisition said we had to leave. But my sons are still out there somewhere. They all went their own way before these creatures came. I hardly get a wink of sleep worrying about them. Do you know where they are? Do you know where my sons are?
I have no idea.
If you hear anything or meet someone who's been outside, please don't forget to ask about them. Please.
I'll keep my eyes open.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Don't get your hopes up. What are your sons called?
Beppo's the oldest. He didn't want to come to town with us. Always ran with the wrong crowd. I worry he's fallen in with the Don's gang. William volunteered for military service with the Inquisition. And Leon, my youngest, just took off in the night.
I talked to William.
William, my good boy. How is he?
He's training in the monastery. He's fine. I've seen your youngest son, Leon.
Really? He's alive then?
Yes. He's living in a hut north of the town.
That fills me with joy. Thank you for sharing this news. I hope he watches out for wild animals. The forest is very dangerous and he was always the weakest.
Can't your husband help?
Ingvar? Huh. We're in dire straits and he's drinking the last of our gold in the tavern.
Ah, that husband. That husband. Word. There's rum. People generally like rum.
This lock is too difficult.
Fun. Lock is too difficult, you say? Is that townswoman? Since she did not complain, might as well take the gold. Hi. I'm not sneaking around. What do you think? What do you think I'm doing? Let me talk to you, though.
So, you won't let Tilda into your house?
Did she tell you that? The old witch. I give her food and room, and all she does is whine.
He's inside of her. Gross.
Why don't you just let her sleep inside?
It's no business of yours who I let in my house.
Too risky.
Ah.
Show me your goods.
Conrad is definitely a douchebag. Can't do anything about that right now. So the last of the sons has gone to the monastery.
Look here. A new face from the monastery.
How are things here?
Difficult times, but hardship is the true measure of a man.
So there was still this guy over here. Not here. Where was he? He just sat around. Yeah, you're the one, Tony.
Hey, how are you?
Hush. Don't make such a noise, or we'll both get arrested.
What's going on here?
Hush, not so loud. The white robe back there is starting to notice. Hernandez realizes I'm watching the Don's old house. We're screwed.
You're working for the Don.
You've just realized. Yeah, I have orders from the Don, and when he gives orders, you obey. Thing is, I could use some help.
Sounds like you're no fan of the Inquisition.
Yeah, and that bastard Hernandez has settled over there by the entrance and made himself comfortable. Looks like he's happy to spend the rest of his life guarding it, damn it. And I sit out here like an idiot, rain or shine.
What is it you need to do?
There's an old family heirloom of the Dons in the house, a golden amulet. If the white robes get their hands on it, they'll take it to their stupid monastery, and the Don will kill me. And I mean kill me, wake me up, and kill me again.
You want to steal from the White Robes?
Steal? They came storming into Harbour Town taking anything they want. The house and everything in it belong to Don Esteban. I'm just gonna return what already belongs to him.
Where is this amulet?
The Don mentioned a secret room accessed by a hidden switch behind a picture. But how is anyone supposed to find the room in that huge house while the white robes are buzzing around?
Tell me about the Don's old house.
It's that big building over there. But the white robes are in there, and they never leave. If you want to break in, you'll have to do it at night. Some of them will be asleep then.
Right. I'll get you the amulet.
Okay, but be smart. Esteban will kill us both if Hernandez gets his hands on it.
He won't kill me. Hernandez!
Tony wants to steal something from the house.
Oh, yes. What would that be?
He has orders to retrieve an amulet, one of the Don's heirlooms from the house.
What's so special about this amulet?
It's made of gold.
The islands are washed with gold these days. Must be more to it than just the gold. But we turned the house upside down and no one found a gold amulet.
I think I can find the Don's amulet.
Oh, really?
Yes. And if Tony fails to get hold of it, he'll have to disappear from town.
And you think the amulet has to be in this house? But we've searched it.
But what if you missed it?
You think your eyes are better than ours, huh? Well, go on then. Step inside.
I've heard you're holding a treasure seeker prisoner.
That's right. And he's staying here. Unless the bastard talks, of course.
About this treasure seeker. What is he accused of?
He isn't a treasure seeker. He's a treasure stealer. And he's gonna stay locked up until what he nicked turns up. Until Carrasco has 3 artifacts, 3 golden bowls in his hands, then this thief isn't going anywhere.
Isn't there a way you can forget all this and let him go?
Are you trying to bribe me? Until Carrasco tells me differently, no one is going in there. And Ulf isn't setting foot outside until I know what's happened to these 3 bowls he got his hands on.
I have a feeling I know where that picture is. Because there was a room with a throne inside of it. Very similar to this room, but not quite. Where is that room with the throne? There's a dude. Don't like dudes, I like women much more. Come on. that a picture? No, that's a mosaic. Has to be in the throne room. I'd put it in the throne room anyways. Back here? Yes. Not behind that picture. I wouldn't call those pictures, though. We turned the house upside down, they said. A goblet. Might as well steal that as well while I'm at it. Take this. I have to wonder. I did click my mouse button, didn't I? This is like the most... Ah. It was the one. Bookstand. 3 wisdom.
There's something here about magic.
Cool.
That wasn't it. Better start again. Job well done.
Couple of gold coins. Well, 144 is not a couple of gold coins. It's quite a few. That's that amulet. Piercing weapon protection plus 10. They say that Don Esteban inherited it from his mother. Yeah, I would say he is quite pissed if I give that to Hernandez. Oh well, I guess you have to make a choice in this game.
Here. This seems to be the Don's amulet.
Well, would you look at that? And the boys said they'd gone through everything. Right, I'll take it from here. Have a few gold coins for your trouble. And tell Tony his prize has been snatched from under his nose. Maybe he'll stop his skulking about.
Well, before I do that, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope I will see you in the next episode as well. Until next time, bye-bye.